My name is Timi Olufemi, and my major is Aging Studies and Adult Development. It was just by chance, if I may say, because I came in actually for educational leadership in 2022, and I was struggling because the context of education here is not the same with what we have back home. Race is not a big issue, and some of the things were just not, I didn't know a lot of the things, and so I was struggling. And so I was like thinking of two things: changing my major or just packing my bags and going back home. And so around that time again, my grandmom passed. That was November. I came in August 2022. My grandmom passed November, and she had had Alzheimer's, dementia for a long time. And so I was like kind of like not myself in a good place mentally. And so I was crawling on the sites to see what I could switch to or something. And all of a sudden, Aging Studies just popped up. And I just read. I'm like, this is good, it's interesting, I like this. And I just felt, okay, let's go. And so I just switched to Aging Studies. I'm from Nigeria, sorry. I'm from Nigeria, yeah. Yeah, my dream job right now basically is to go back home. I feel I've gathered as much experience and knowledge and set up something that is like the Vine. I intern at the Vine right now, and I'm hoping to set up an adult community center back home. Basically have some place, because we don't have such things, are few and far between in Nigeria where I come from. Normally it's just an informal arrangement with taking care of your elderly parents, or church organizations do that. So we don't have those kind of formal structures that I'm beginning to see and learn about here. So this is something I want to do, more or less advocacy and working with older adults, providing a place for them to age with grace, that knowledge. A lot of things need to be rethought from where I come from. So that's what I'm hoping to do in the long run. Most rewarding, exciting part of this major is the fact that you get to know that aging it's not some far off event. Every day we grow old, and every day we are eased into we're aging, and it's just the knowledge of how to cope with all these things, the challenges, the realization, a lot of things I was not even aware of before. Like I said, with my grandmom when I was in Nigeria, ageism, for example, it was now I realized that, oh wow, so this is what we've been doing all along. And the way we manage her dementia as well, I got to understand that we tried, but we didn't do the best. So just that awareness, that knowledge, and I'm kind of like accepting and more understanding of what it is like to age or grow old. I would say it has changed for the better. Yeah, I was happy with the choice I made from the onset, but I did not understand the magnitude of impact it would have on me, basically. And so it's a lot. It's an interdisciplinary major. I've had to take classes in sociology, in psychology especially, and health, and so many things. So it has kind of like opened my mind to dimensions, to new things that I never would have thought. I never knew. So I'm really happy about the choices I have made. And I'm interning at the Vine, and that has been another level or another facet of exposure for me. So I will say I have actually even changed, it has been positively impacting switching to this major right now as it is. In classes, I just want to do well, have a good grade, and then within my studies, basically, for me, it's not just learning. They say shouldn't just be within the four walls of the classroom. This guy said, I think Butler Yeats, I can't remember, one English writer, famous English writer wrote it. It's not just, education is not just the filling of the bucket, but the lighting of fire. So I would say that has been the kind of impact I've had with the education I'm getting here. It has just opened me up to so many things that still has to be done. Not to be negative, but the American society does not, it celebrates being young. Going old is not a good thing. They don't celebrate aging well. Aging is not seen as something graceful. So there's still a lot of work to be done in that aspect. And I'm hoping to go into, like I said, advocacy, policy and advocacy, and advocacy basically. So from here, I might go on to do a PhD, which I'm not so enthused about, or I'll just go on to social work. There, I feel I'll be able to really impact as I want to do. So we need to relearn, we need to be taught, we need to understand that aging comes with a lot of changes that we don't even have control over, and it's not a death sentence, rather it's the beginning of resilience as I see it, because the human body is really, body and mind is resilient as we grow older. So that's it. And then the knowledge of having to know that whatever you do right now has its impact as you grow older. So once you learn that every day you're aging, you start to learn to take care of your body better and then make the right choices for when that I'm growing old thing hits you. So that's just it. So that's what I want to do. Be there to allow people enjoy and embrace the fact that we're all going to get old.